Hello Scrappy family, Amanda here, coming today with another page for the Bella Blvd My Life 365. This time we are going to focus on the month of April. So the papers that they have for April are these really cute Easter bunny, Easter eggs, and then this, I'm assuming, is supposed to be raindrops. It doesn't say, but that's what I'm going to assume it is because they don't look like eggs. And then we have this cut apart sheet and then some florals on the background. So what I'm going to do, it's actually still March when these photos were taken, but my in-laws took my kids to the mall and they took pictures with the Easter bunny. So I want to document these photos. So I'm going to pull out the Easter bunny specific icons from this to work on that particular page. Yeah, and then hopefully as April goes on, if anything else comes to mind, you know, and we'll be able to use this collection, maybe we will. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to document it because I only have a handful of photos. I'm only going to do a one-page layout for this. I'm utilizing a white piece of cardstock as our background. And let me get rid of this since we're only going to do one page. And we have a handful of photos that we're going to utilize. So I'm going to take this paper with the Easter bunnies on it because it is, you know, the focal point of our photos as well as the paper. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to just cut it in half. I'm going to do a 6. And then I'm going to cut that in half. So I'm going to work with 2 essential 6x6 pieces of the paper. I kind of want it to be like this. And then I'm going to do one photo here. And then the other photo here. So sort of a grid, but not really. Something like that. And then in one of these, I'm going to do a 4x4. And then we have some 2x2s. I just zoomed in on some of the facial images of my kids. There was one picture where the baby was sticking out his tongue. And then my daughter was just super cute with her pose. So we're going to do that. And now I resized these photos within Canva to reprint at these sizes. I think I'll do that down there. And then these up here. And then, you know, do something here with our title as well. I do, in addition to the paper from Bella Blvd's My Life 365, I do also have the ephemera words as well as the ephemera icons, and I'll pull out the icons and words that are appropriate for this layout when we get to that part of it. All right, so this is how we're going to put the photos down. I just cut out some green from my stash to back the photos so that they pop a little bit from the background. And so I'm going to start putting this all down so we can get started on our layout. So I want everything to be about 1 inch in. I'm going to ink up the paper with my Wildflowers ink from Quick Quotes. It is pink, but it's got kind of like a purplish hue to it, in my opinion. So it matches the elements of this pattern paper very well. I absolutely adore these pictures. I think it's so cute. My sister-in-law said my son was not scared at all of the Easter bunny, which is so funny. Last year, he wasn't too big of a fan. He didn't cry, but when the Easter bunny approached him, he was also like, "Don't come near me, Easter bunny." So it was nice to see that he even sat on the Easter bunny's lap in these photos. So yeah, he's growing up. And our princess, of course, she was ever photo ready, as she always is, which we love for her. Yeah, so that's that. I'm going to, I don't know, I'm not going to use the pink on this. I don't think it'll do anything yet. No, it doesn't. I think I might go navy to ink the green papers, since the bunny's jacket is navy and the baby's outfit is navy. I think that'll work. and it will really help pop it from the background. Center my photo. Now, I did do these on Canva myself, and I don't think it's a clean 4x4. I don't know what I did. My finger must have moved it a little bit, but it's like close enough in my opinion. I'm not entirely sure what to call this layout. So I like those there. And then now I'm just bringing in the elements from the ephemera icons and the ephemera words. So we have this Easter bunny in a basket. I like it here to kind of hide the meaning of the pages, but I do kind of feel like it gets a little lost there. I like this making memories. This Easter definitely gets lost because it's yellow on the yellow background. So that's a no-no. That's not going to work. Let's see what is on here. Have an excellent Easter. Happy, happy Easter. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. He has risen. He has risen indeed. I think I'll use that for when we go to church. Can't say I love any of those options. I do want to utilize this spring break because my son is too young for school, but my daughter is on spring break. And that's when these photos were taken on a trip to the mall with her aunt for spring break. How does that look? Does that look like it gets lost? I do like that there. I like the making memories. The spring break down here gets lost. It's the yellow background. It's just causing everything to be a little bit more lost than I would like it to be. Let's see what icons we have on this puffy sticker sheet as well. So it just looks like there's some jelly beans and carrots, which I'm not super excited over. There's some flowers on here as well, but I'm sure that's for May. So aside from maybe some items with the carrots, I don't really think we'll be able to utilize too much there. I'm gonna try to find a pink in my stash, a pink cardstock. Easter bunny. I want to do Easter bunny. That's cute. Yeah. So I'm gonna ink this in the wildflower, and then I'm gonna put down the word Easter. And then I'm going to look in my stash for some letters. I think I might even go purple for the letters to spell out bunny. So I have these purple Doodlebug Design Teensy Type. So I'm going to see if I can spell out bunny. B-U-N-N-Y. Awesome. It is a little bit darker of a purple than I would have liked, but I'm going to go with it anyway. So let's put this down. I have Easter and then the word bunny. These do look a little bit smaller as well than I would have liked, but it's okay. I kind of want to do photos with, I don't want to do photos with the Easter bunny. Photo, then I want to put these down. And I'm going to pop this up. Let me see if maybe I ink the edges of this a bit. If it will help at all to differentiate it from the white background. It does help a bit. Okay, that's cute. I do like that. And then, sorry, I don't know what happened. That got so crooked. Let's go down here to the making memories. Pop that up down here as well. That works. And then I am going to utilize some of these carrots from the puffy sticker sheet because I don't know when I'll ever use them again. So we'll use them here. That'll do. I think I'll write just some quick journaling up the side here, and then we might be done with this. I mean, it is a simple memory. It is a simple layout. I do like the way this really came. I really do like the way that this came out. I do want to put some, I'm going to use some hearts here as well. I don't know. I don't want that. Well, I can do orange. Do an orange heart. Orange, and then I'll do the navy. That's cute. All right, I think we're gonna call this page done. I am really proud of myself for, number one, scrapbooking these type of professional photos that you get from the mall, which isn't something that I normally would do. I probably wouldn't even have bought them personally. So I'm really grateful that my family took them and they were able to get these photos. But normally I wouldn't have scrapbooked them. I would have scrapbooked pictures I took from my phone, but these are the ones that we got digital downloads of from the mall. So I'm really proud of myself for doing that, for doing something different. I hope that you are able to do something creative to make yourself proud today as well. I'm really happy. Now we've got January, February, March, and April from the My Life 365 documented. So super excited about that and hoping to continue on as we go throughout the year. Please stay tuned for some close-ups, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.